Even in 2025, it's so visceral 1923's Alex actor reflects on filming Season 2. Episode 3's harrowing Ellis Island scene. 1923 star Julia Schladfer reflects on Alex Dutton's harrowing Ellis Island experience in the latest episode of Taylor Sheridan's hit Western. After a perilous journey abroad, Alex is eager to reunite with Spencer Dutton when she finally arrives in New York. However, her happiness is short-lived as she's forced to strip down and forego the cold, unforgiving immigration process at Ellis Island. 1923 Season 2, Episode 3 delivers some of the series' darkest scenes while portraying the harsh reality of entering the United States in the early 20th century, particularly as a woman traveling alone. In an interview with TV Insider, Schlepfer breaks down the challenges behind her character's violating experience at Ellis Island. Alex suffers a brutal medical exam where one of the doctors sexually assaults her. Even in the face of such horror, Alex's resolve remains unshaken. She is determined to reach the Dutton family in Montana at any cost. Read what she had to say below. 1923 has never shied away from presenting the brutal realities of its time period, and Alex's journey to the Dutton Ranch is a chilling reminder of the struggles faced by immigrants arriving in the U.S. in the early 1900s. Unlike her character, Schlepfer did not have to go through the harrowing scene alone. Intimacy coordinator Sarah Scott was on the 8-hour set to offer crucial support. Scott, who has also worked on Netflix's Heist, NBC's Good Girls, and the Emmy-winning series Hacks, plays a vital role in ensuring actors feel safe and comfortable while filming sensitive scenes. Schladfer mentioned she was also able to move forward with the scene by noting Alex is doing this for Spencer. Alex and Spencer's love story has been a whirlwind of separation and survival as their unwavering commitment to finding their way back to each other has yet to be broken. The episode's cliffhanger suggests that Alex's fight to reunite with Spencer is far from over. In its final moments, a man lurking in the shadows watches Alex as she enters the bathroom. If he's one of the many lurking pickpockets, he could add another arduous leg to her journey. While intimacy coordinators are not yet an industry standard, the role they play in ensuring actors feel safe and supported cannot be overstated. Scott's presence on the 1923 set provided Schlepfer with the reassurance and guidance needed to navigate such a distressing experience. As actors continue to speak out about the importance of these professionals, I hope to see intimacy coordinators become an industry norm. Moreover, Alex's journey through 1923 has been a relentless test of survival, and her harrowing journey through Ellis Island is just another reminder of how far she will go to reunite with Spencer. While it remains uncertain whether she will make it to the Dutton family's ranch, her determination to fight for their future together, especially now that she is carrying their child, proves she has the strength to withstand the hardships of the American plains. Even in 2025, Brandon Sklenar, the actor behind the dashing and determined Alex in 1923, still feels the weight of one of the most grueling scenes he's ever filmed, the Ellis Island sequence in Season 2, Episode 3. In an exclusive interview, Sklenar reflects on the emotional and physical toll of shooting the harrowing immigration scene, calling it one of the most visceral experiences of my career. The reality of the past brought to life. When 1923 returned for its second season, fans eagerly anticipated the fate of Alex and Spencer, Brandon Sklenar, and Julia Schlepfer, after their perilous journey from Africa to America. What they weren't prepared for was the gut-wrenching realism of the Ellis Island sequence, a moment that transported viewers back in time in a way few television scenes managed to achieve. We were in these cavernous halls, filled with hundreds of extras in period dress, all experiencing the weight of history, Sklenar explains. There was no pretending. The exhaustion, the fear, the uncertainty, it was all there. The scene depicts Alex and Spencer's arrival at Ellis Island in 1924, when the immigration process was notoriously grueling. After their tumultuous voyage across the Atlantic, the couple was separated. Spencer subjected to medical inspections and rigorous questioning, while Alex, despite her English aristocratic background, was interrogated about her marriage and intentions. It wasn't just acting, Sklenar recalls. The way the set was designed, the cold, the shouting, the sheer overwhelming nature of it, it felt real. Physical and emotional demands. The intensity of the scene extended beyond just performance. Filming took place in a historically accurate reconstruction of Ellis Island's Great Hall, with careful attention to detail. Sklenar describes the challenge of maintaining composure amid the chaos of actors portraying terrified immigrants, frustrated officials, and the constant movement of the scene. There was one moment where an extra, this older man, just started crying, Sklenar says. I thought he was acting, but he wasn't. He told me afterward that his grandparents had gone through Ellis Island, and standing in that space, even as a reenactment, broke him. For Sklenar, that was the moment it truly hit him. This wasn't just about telling a story, it was about honoring history. Authenticity over comfort. Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind 1923, is known for his commitment to authenticity, often pushing his actors to experience the grit of their roles. Sklenar confirms that the Ellis Island sequence was no exception. There were no comfortable trailers or cozy breaks between takes, he says. We were kept in that environment, cold, hungry, exhausted, because that's how the real immigrants felt. According to Sklenar, Sheridan even insisted on a bare-bones shooting schedule, limiting modern conveniences. We had minimal direction beyond stay in it. The cameras captured real moments, real reactions. When Julia and I found each other again in the scene after being separated, that relief you see, that's genuine. We had been pulled apart for hours. Fans respond to the grit. Since airing, the scene has garnered widespread praise from fans and historians alike, with many commending 1923 for not shying away from the brutal reality of the immigrant experience. I've had people tell me that watching it made them emotional in ways they didn't expect, Sklenar says. Some people never thought about what their great-grandparents endured, and suddenly they were imagining it vividly. Social media exploded with discussions about the sequence, with fans calling it one of the most immersive depictions of Ellis Island ever seen on screen. Historians noted the accuracy of the process. From the chalk markings on suspected sick immigrants to the long separations that sometimes led to permanent family fractures. The impact on Sklenar. For Sklenar, the experience of filming at Ellis Island was more than just another day on set. It was transformative. I left that set changed, he admits. You think you understand history, but when you live it, even in a small, simulated way, it affects you. Even now, in 2025, he still carries the weight of that performance. It's visceral, he repeats. It stays with you. As 1923 continues to carve its place in television history, the Ellis Island scene remains a testament to the show's power, one that lingers in the minds of viewers and actors alike, reminding them that history is not just something to be told, but something to be felt.